So let's start with the name Hexel Jexel.
Uh-huh.
It's not pronounced Hexel Jexel. What inspired you to pick that name and spelling?
It actually just kind of showed up on my computer. Working with other people, somebody probably named a song that, and then everything defaulted to that name. So it was spelled a little different, and then I just put the X's in it and just make it mispronounced.
No, it's really cool. It is. It's a learning curve on how to say it. So, all right. So you're from Stillwater, and a lot of your album reflects this life on the prairie, like your art.
Yeah.
How does it affect your music?
Well, it's crappy. There's a lot of crappy weather, so you pretty much just play music all the time. It's windy.
Okay. Where do you find your inspiration for your writing?
It just depends. Yeah, I mean, it can come from anything, from like something that I hear on the news to just a random phrase I hear somebody say it, and then I'll sit down and end up being a song.
Okay. So, you told me before that your influences include bands like Nirvana, the Beatles, and maybe even the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Who else would you include?
Oh, definitely Led Zeppelin. I don't like the singer, but like their melodies, their I like Queen with their harmonies. Beach Boys are a big one. Let me see, Modest Mouse, absolutely. A lot of there's like even country, like old school country stuff, like the outlaw country stuff I like. So it's a mixed bag. Elliott Smith is a big one too.
Very cool. All right, so what was the biggest change between Within Without, one of your earlier albums, and Monkey Branches in regards to your sound?
I learned how to record. I knew how to record, but I didn't know how to. I only had one mic. Well, I had one mic for both of them, but I figured out where to place the mic, and I actually stopped micing the drum set, so I'm actually micing the walls. So that really helped.
Could you show us your studio?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. One.
And this is my studio. It's my drum set, cello, trumpet. Got lots of guitars, Logic, old school monitor, old school video game, Nintendo TV that's heavy as hell, microphones everywhere. It's kind of a mess, but been using
Any
it.
artist space should be.
So, and that's Logic. That's where I do everything. So.
Okay, so you record here in your own personal studio at home.
Yeah.
What made you decide to record, produce, and publish your own music?
Not having anybody that no one knows how to do it really, and then everyone they take their time, and I like to do stuff when I like to do it.
Okay, so you write, you play the guitar, the bass, the drums, the trumpet, cello. What else can you do?
Musically or
Okay, so what can't you do?
I don't know how to play any reed instruments. I don't know how to do those.
Okay.
But I haven't tried those either, so each one of them I do everything. I play everything completely wrong, so I just figured out my own way.
And what's driving you to do all this, to play all these different instruments?
I like them. I don't know. It's just it's fun to create.
Okay. So what are some of the things that Hexel Jexel is working on in the upcoming months?
I've got several actual videos I'm going to try to do for some songs that I've already put out. I've put out a lot of music in the last year. So I've got an acoustic project called Sketches, and then I've got another project that I'm working on that's actually probably going to come out next year.
So 2024?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Is there anything cliche you expected me to ask you?
Kind of like where the inspiration comes from. I mean, it's really
Hey, I
hard
hit on that.
Yeah, it's really hard to know because a lot of times it just comes, and it comes at the worst times, like if you're trying to sleep or drive.
Yeah, that would suck.
So,
I can imagine it'd be difficult to like have to pull over and write something.
oh, I don't. I just drive with my feet. And
Okay, so last question. What advice do you have for other artists, musicians, and especially writers who want to get their stuff out there?
do it. Just start doing it. That's what I did.
Oh.
So that's how I learned how to play everything, and I got the instruments as I worked on them. So like I figured out how to play drums. I knew how to play piano and guitar, and then I figured out how to play the drum set and bass. If you know how to play guitar, you usually know how to play bass, and then trumpet. I mean, it just depends. Like listen to music and listen to stuff that you like and start recording. It just takes. It's like your first recordings are gonna probably suck if you're doing it yourself. So, but use songs that you like and use those as like a benchmark and try to get as close to that sound as you can.
Oh, very cool. Thank you for your time.
No problem.